What is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. My name is Pauly G, and this is Pauly G's Film Review, and this is Rewind Tuesday, episode 7. Welcome. Today is the 19th of November 2024, and for those who don't know what Rewind Tuesday is, I have a poster behind me with 100 of the best movies all time. And instead of just picking randomly, I let fate decide by rolling these two dice. Green across, purple down. For all the other videos I have done, I've made a playlist. You can watch them right here. Before we get into the video, guys, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and tell me what is your favorite movie of all time. Hopefully we get a good movie today, but let's find out by rolling these dice and finding what we're going to watch. Unfortunately, there's a 12-sided dice and there's a 10 by 10 poster. So if I roll an 11, we re-roll that one particular dice. If I roll a 12, I re-roll both dices. Again, green is across, purple is down. Let's get into today's video. Let's find out what we're watching. Alright, so let's find out what we're watching. Let's roll our purple dice first to see what number we're going down by. We're going to row 10. We have yet to watch a movie off row 10, and we are going to, as a 9. So, row 10, movie 9. Let's go over to the poster and see what we're watching. Alright, we are looking at the poster. So, row 10. So, we'll start from the top. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is movie 9. And it is A Beautiful Mind. There you guys go. We're going to be watching A Beautiful Mind by Ron Howard, starring Russell Crowe. I just went and googled it. It looks pretty interesting. For my Australian audience, you can go watch it on Stan, Foxtel, Binge, or Amazon Prime. I'm going to go watch it. I'll be back with a review. Don't go nowhere. I have never, in my entire life, been gaslit more than watching this film. This film, I'm hoping if you've seen this film, you know what I'm trying to talk about. I just felt like I was being played a fool watching this film. Growing up in Australia as a little boy, there was two main Australian blokes who were actors, Russell Crowe and Hugh Jackman. And I never really watched Russell Crowe as an actor. Lately I've seen a lot of his older movies when he's been a lot more older and mature, but seeing this film a young Russell Crowe was interesting. Russell Crowe starring in this film as John Nash, a brilliant mathematician. Jennifer Connelly as Alicia Nash. This film is based on a real life story of John Nash. Beautiful Mind was released in theaters in the United States on December 21st, 2001 by Universal Pictures and internationally by DreamWorks Pictures. It went on to gross over $313 million worldwide on only a $58 million budget. And like the rest of these films on this Rewind Tuesday list that I'm doing, the 100 best movies of all time, they're only on the list because they won some type of an award. This movie is no exception. This movie went on to win 4 Academy Awards: Best Picture, Best Director, Best Adaptation Screenplay, and Best Supporting Actress for Jennifer. Well deserved. It was also nominated for Best Actor, Best Film Editing, Best Makeup, and Best Original Score. But did you know that the film was shot in sequential order to help Russell Crowe develop a consistent, persistent manner of behavior? While watching this film, I thought it was like being on a roller coaster. It starts off very normal, going up and up and up, until it fell down. We watched a smart man start college, meeting friends, behaving like a college student should. But before you know it, he's also fallen in love with Jennifer. And the movie seems like it's going in a pretty relatively ordinary way. Until the movie makes us question what is going on. When we're introduced to him working for the United States government, helping track down a bomb, and then finally working out that John has schizophrenia. From the point of when we find out this information, and from that point, at least I was sitting here questioning what I was watching. Because at that point, this movie became more than just a movie about a genius, but somebody who has such a beautiful mind, such as John Nash, and viewing the world the way he did, and seeing what it is like to sort of kind of have schizophrenia. I personally don't have it, and I've personally never met anybody who has it. But did you know that John Nash visited set one day? Russell Crowe refused to meet him, but this particular time, when he showed up to set, Russell Crowe chose to sit down and have a cup of tea with him. Russell Crowe said later that he had been fascinated by the way that he moved his hands, and he tried to do the same thing in the movie. Thought it would help him get into character. But how did I, Pauly G, find this film? Well, I really enjoyed this film. I loved everything about it. I loved the story. I loved the cast, especially the cast. I loved the set pieces. And I love how there's this weird type of music in the background of most scenes. It made me really pay attention to what the characters on the screen were actually saying. And for me, A Beautiful Mind gets a solid 8 out of 10. Sadly, John and Alicia Nash were both killed in a car accident on May 23rd, 2015, when a driver of a taxi they were riding in lost control of the car and collided with a guardrail and a second car in New Jersey Turnpike. The New York Times said that although the two drivers suffered only minor injuries, the Nashes were ejected from the cab and pronounced dead at the scene. John was 86 years old and Alicia was 82. Rest in peace to these two beautiful people. Welcome back, guys. I watched the film. I scratched off our poster. I hope you really enjoyed this review. I hope you learned something. I hope you had fun. I know I mentioned it before, but I'll mention it again. If you haven't checked out the rest of these series, you can do so right here. Make sure you subscribe and hit the like button. That would be great. Also, follow me on all social media: X, Facebook, Threads, TikTok. All my socials are down below. I don't know when I'll have another video up, guys. But for now, be well, stay safe, have yourselves a beautiful week, and I'll catch you next time. See you guys.